The school year has not even started yet, but there is already controversy brewing in the classroom.
Today, Florida's Board of Education approved several new sets of rules. WESH 2's Marlene Martinez tells us those rules have to do with pronouns, bathrooms, and live adult performances.
That's evil. What you're doing is evil.
Passions running high at the state school board meeting Wednesday. Dozens of people held up signs and waved flags in support of LGBTQ+ rights as Florida's Department of Education approved new rules on bathrooms and pronouns. Moving forward, schools must have bathrooms that are exclusively male or female or unisex as long as it's designed for just one person. And teachers are not allowed to use a student's preferred pronoun if it's different from their sex.
This is a great rule. I don't think that teachers should be burdened with these types of excessive subjects within the classroom. I mean, they've got so many students already, and they're already, bogged down with their own responsibilities.
But the other half of the room,
and I am the parent of a non-binary student, and I
made their opposition known.
I think that parents of LGBTQ+ people are second-class citizens. Just because we may not support the current governor does not mean that we have less rights than anyone else.
This is the long list of rules that the State Board of Education is reviewing. They also approved a rule that critics say targets drag performances.
Going forward, schools cannot plan field trips or host activities involving adult live performances.
If we allow adult performances in the public schools, you're putting somebody else's parental rights above another parent's, meaning that if I don't want my child exposed to adult performances and the public schools allow them in there, my child can't unsee those things.
Honestly, I want to protect the children staying alive long enough to figure out who they are and what they're about. To me is more important than a parent's right, and I'm saying that as a parent.
In Orlando, Marlene Martinez, WESH 2 News.